I feel like I'm wonky. Let's see if I can fix that just a smidge without breaking it. I think I made that worse. Okay, hopefully I got myself together. I'm probably gonna get a whole bunch of phone calls because everybody's gonna try to call me. But we'll get through it. Okay. Hey y'all, I'm Amanda. This is the Southern Knits in the Mitt podcast. This is episode number 16. I'm coming to you from Traverse City, Michigan, where y'all, fall is here. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite time of the year. I love fall. The temperatures are finally starting to cool off. It's nice and chilly at night. It's the best time to get your knits out and to get started knitting on big projects. And so I've got a bunch of stuff on the needles. I've gotten a few things finished. Some things that I meant to show you last time. And when I look at my pile, like I really have only finished like 2 projects, but I've cast on 8,000. So there you go. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how this goes and show you what all I'm up to and go from there. So all the contact info is in the drop box down below. I'm just going to tell you right now, words are going to be hard for me today because I've been stumbling around. This is take 2 already. I've already had to start over once. So yeah, so all the contact information is down below in the description box. I'll also, any patterns that I mention, any yarn that I mention, if I can find it, or I can I'll at least put the dyer in the description box down below. So I guess we'll just get started and jump right in with some finished objects. So last time I told y'all that I had some socks that I was going to show you. And so I've got 2 of the 3 pair that I was going to show you. So, I do have a sock blocker. And apparently a hanger too. So, okay, so this is yarn. I got this yarn a long time ago. I think this is Ginger Snap yarn, but it's just a pair of shorties. This is like Panda Disco Party or something like that. So it's just a pair of shorties, and then that's like a feather from my comforter, and then just some scrap yarn that I had that I did the toes and the heels out of. So I finished those. I love a good shorty sock. I love them. I wear them all the time. And so that was those. So I made another pair of shorties. So here's the deal. When I first got this yarn is probably 2 years old, maybe 2 years old. And this was when I first started knitting socks. Excuse me. I did them one at a time, and I finished one sock, and I was learning the Fish Lips Kiss heel. And so I put it down, and I never knit the other sock. And so then I had another set of yarn that I had just one sock out of. And so I just put those socks together. So I have a pair of non-matching socks. But then I was like, I really like this yarn. So I made just a pair of shorties. I knew I had enough yarn for that. And then this pair of socks, this is from Desert Vista Dye Works. I don't know if you've ever used any of her yarn. I love her yarn. It's always a self-striping yarn. This is it. This is like Alaskan Thunder. It is actually still on her website. I looked the other day and saw it on there. But it's got like this stripe right here. This is like her zombie line. And anything that's zombie, well, this is what that stripe looks like. But I love these socks. I also have a pair of shorties out of this, because I had enough that I just did a contrasting heel and toe, and then did a pair of shorties. So this is a long pair. Do y'all see it? It's a long pair. And so soft. Her yarn is so soft and knits up so well, and she has some amazing colors. So go look at her yarn, because I absolutely love it. Probably my most favorite pair of shorties that I wear, my most favorite pair of short socks that I wear, they're my go-to, is yarn by her. It's called, and it's actually still on our website too. I saw it the other day. It's called Monkey Wrench. It's a bold black and then like bold neon, pink, green. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So that's that. So I have those 3 pair of socks, and then I I still haven't found. I still have a pair of socks that I haven't found. Thankfully, you can't see that part of the room because it is a disaster. That's on my list this week. My friend Tammy and I sat down and made a list of goals that we want to do. And this one's on my list because I've got to get this under control. It's crazy. The other two projects that I have that are finished are both hats. So I'll show you the Harlow first. So I made the Harlow. I showed y'all the yarn last time. I kind of tweaked it. I ended up going with the dark yarn and I finished it. Look at it. Oh my God, y'all. I love this hat. All right, this is the outside. This is the inside. Look at it. I love it. Love it. Love it. The high contrasting yarn is absolutely my favorite. And I absolutely love it. I cannot. This will probably be one of my go-to hats for this winter. I cannot wait to be able to wear it a lot. Isn't it so pretty? I just love it. Same thing happened as always. I dropped stitches on the edges. I think I figured it out. I think I figured out what I'm doing. So what I'm doing, I do magic loop on this. And what I'm doing is I am dropping one of the little yarn overs on the ends. That's how I'm dropping a stitch. And now that I'm more cognizant of that, maybe I won't do it. That's a lie. It's still going to happen. We all know that. But I love this hat. So I'm thinking, wouldn't this be so cool, like in your team colors? So I've got the gray yarn that I showed y'all last time. I'm going to do that with crimson for Alabama because that's where I'm from. And then I want to do a Michigan one because I like Michigan too. And so it would be like the blue and the yellow. It'd be so pretty. But this would be the perfect hat for that, for your team colors. And it's reversible. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And the other hat that I did, so I went to the yarn store and bought another skein of yarn to finish my Frank shawl. Thank God I went because they only had one skein of it left. And while I was in there, I got some, it's not Barocco. What is it called? I can't remember the name of the yarn, but I love it. It's one of my favorite yarns, and I knit a hat. I got this color, and I knit this hat. This is the Barley hat by Tin Can Knits, and this is a sport weight yarn, but this is it. This is such a good beginner friendly pattern. I love it. And I'm getting a phone call. So hold please. It's gonna keep going. Okay. Anyway, this is a really good beginner friendly hat pattern. It is super easy to follow. And their patterns cover infant up to adult and every size in between. And so, yeah, I love this hat. When I first started knitting hats, this was probably my like go-to pattern, but I love this yarn right here. It feels so good and it's so soft. I think I steam blocked this. I did not wet block it. I just steam blocked it. I have one of those little steamer things, and so I just steam blocked it. I did not wet block it, and oh, so soft. But I'll put the yarn. I can't remember. I don't know why I can't remember the name of it. It's not Barocco. It's the other one. It's a commercial yarn, and I know someone right now is screaming at the screen the name of it. I'll put it in the description box down below. But yes, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful pattern. It has this little purl section right there. I love it. Super easy, super beginner friendly, for sure, for sure. And that's all that I've got that's finished. So I've got a lot on the needles. I don't even know where to start. It's kind of a mess in here. Okay, so, and for some reason I'm like, I'm just going to cast on one more thing. Let me add one more thing. So my friend Tammy ordered these kits from, I'm going to look at it on Instagram. Instant Pot is what I was thinking. Wow, what is wrong with me today? It is Do You Knit is the name of the company. Can you see it? Hold on. Let me do it like this. Let me put that on just a smidge. There you go. Do You Knit. And they had these kits for the shift hat. The night shift Andrea Mallory pattern. I don't know if I've got it right here. This is it. The shift along. And in the kit, you got a skein of a single color, a skein of spin cycle, and a palm. Y'all look at the palm for mine. I can't wait. Okay, first, I'm going to show you my yarn first. So here's my yarn. This is La Bien Aimée. I don't know the colorway. Hold on, my ball band is in here. And it is covered up. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it. The price is covered up. But it's La Bien Aimée. And then the other is Spin Cycle. I'm just not even going to try to put that in there. That's the Spin Cycle. So those are the two colors. And wait till you see the palm. You ready? Bam. Oh my God. It is so pretty. I cannot wait. Y'all look at it. It's so soft. These are real fur, but I think that this is a company that probably, like most companies that do real fur, is they repurpose like fur coats and things like that. But this is the kind, it's got the little snap. You sew the snap in and then you can, I'm not going to take that off because I'll lose it. Y'all, look at the black tips on it. Isn't it so pretty? Tammy's is even prettier. Hers is pink, and then her Spin Cycle yarn is pinks and purples, and this is like a vibrant, deep pink with black tips. It's gorgeous. I'll get a picture of hers and put it in. But if you go to Dye For You's Instagram page, you'll be able to see the kits on there. And they still had some. She called and ordered these. And so we cast those on yesterday. And, of course, you know, I feel like all of Andrea Mallory's hat patterns does the tubular cast on. And so I ripped mine out 47 times and put it, I ended up having to put it down last night because I couldn't get it to go. And I admitted defeat and put it down, and we drank a couple margaritas and then moved on about our business. So I cast it on this morning, and this is where I'm at. Just in the ribbing. So we'll be starting, I'll be starting the top of it soon. But that's that. That's where I'm at. It'll take me a while. You know, I don't know if any of you have ever done the shift patterns. They are, it's a lot of yarn movement, and it's a lot of yarn. It's slow going. They are not, to me, they are not fast patterns. I did a shift cowl and one of these shift along hats, and the whole time I was doing it, I was like, I'm never doing this again. I even got a kit to do the night shift shawl. I started it and I'm going to rip it out. There's no way. I can't do it. Not that big. And I love the sweater. It's so pretty, but I do not have the patience for that big of a project. This is fine. I'll do this hat. It'll be perfect, and I'm going to love it because I love my other one, and I love my cowl, but it's just a lot. It's a lot of work with that. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see where we get with that. Because now I've got this, I should get a kit and make a cowl to match this hat. That's what I should do. Maybe I will. We'll see. Maybe. And then I've got 2 projects that I am so close to being done. If I wouldn't cast on 97 other things, these would be done. But here we are. And so I keep casting other things on, and these kind of get pushed to the side. So these are the things, I work on these at work. And so these are the socks that I showed y'all last time. Look how long it is. Do you see? Look how much yarn I've got. I'm almost to the last colorway. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it because this thing is already so long. I'm already having to increase to get it over my calf. And I don't know. I just don't know. We'll see. It'll be close. It'll be really close. So that's those. I work on them at work when I have the time. And I'm tired of knitting them. I want to be done. So that's why I have to put them down. I can't keep going back to them. I do enjoy them. That yarn is Shirley Bryan yarn. It is from her faded sock kits. They come in 2 skeins, so you can wind them and start from the same colors. Deconstructed fades are what they are called. And then the other project that I showed y'all maybe I had not cast this on last time. I don't think I had. So this is that Easy Goes It is the name of the shawl. Let me see if I can find the picture for you. On my crumpled up paper. So Easy Goes It. And remember I said I was just going to start doing up some of these because it's a quick little knit and it's easy and has enough of a transition and pattern. So that's pretty, I think. I like that color, that deep wine color. So I was just going through my stash and grabbing out some single skeins that I probably wouldn't use in anything else. And I'm knitting some of these up. And I've already sent one off as a gift. Mama got one for her birthday. So I sent one to her. This will be my next one. Isn't that pretty? This right here is Steampunk from Yarn Inc. I love this colorway. I've got another scarf that I've put this in that I absolutely love. And so I ordered it, and that scarf is in DK weight, and this one's going to be fingering. And so I'm just going to do one of those. And I can't remember if I have maybe part of a skein of this Steampunk in the fingering. And if I do, I may get 2 of those. I may do 2 of those so that I can keep one for myself and put the other one up for a gift. And then I cast on another scarf, or a shawl is what it is. This is, oh, that totally like rolled under the bed. This is the Dark Phoenix. That's actually what this pattern right here is. I showed y'all that last time, but that pattern is written for mini sets. And so Hugh Loco, y'all know I love her yarn. It is always so pretty. She has a mini set called Sultry that is the most beautiful mini set ever. And it's one that she it doesn't retire. Like, she's always got it on I'm gonna see if I can pull it up because it is so beautiful. It's not one that she retires. It's one of her Color Riot ones though. That's it right there. And it's these dark jewel tones. It is absolutely beautiful. I did a freer fade in it, and it is my favorite scarf. I always wear it, and I can't find it right now, so I need to find it. So I decided to try the Dark Phoenix with that Sultry set. And so this is where I'm at. And oh my God, it is so pretty. Y'all, look at it. So I'm on like my 6th color. I've got 4 colors left. And it's written, it's a beautifully written pattern, and it's just written in sections for your color changes. So the color changes, the way that it's written is just like to cut your colors. I'm fading it and not, but this right here was done with one of Hugh Loco's sets. And it's absolutely beautiful. Again, this is one of those patterns where it changes enough that you don't get bored with it, but that's where I am. This has been my knit right now. I love this pattern so much, and I love this yarn that this is what I keep picking up and working on. I'll get bored with the other things, and then I always go back and pick this up because this is what I really want to get this finished because I just like it so much. Let's see. Then I cast on another Musselburgh. I showed y'all again that yarn last time. It was that little chicken set from Hugh Loco. That was from my stash because I'm using my stash yarn. And this, I robbed the needles off of this to do my other hat, to cast on my other hat. because I like this pattern, but this is like socks to me. I get bored with it really quick. So I'm just fading out from, this is what I've got left of the first one, and I am on this color right here now, and then we'll go to this, and then no, there it is, and then those. It'll just kind of, it's just all these like bright pink colors, really cute. Yeah, this one will take a while because, you know, that musselburgh, it's just a long tube that's knit round and round and round and round, and then you fold it in on itself. It's a double layer hat. I really like it, but it is a tedious knit. Not that it's hard, it just, you get bored with it really quickly. And then finally, I cast on a sweater. I don't have the paper for this. This is the Everyday DRK. I'm doing this in the City Tweed from Knit Picks. And it's a little bit of a mess. This is where I'm at. So I've separated for the sleeves. And so here's my plan. I'm going to go ahead and knit the sleeves so that, because this is a crop sweater, and I'm a thick girl, so I don't love a crop. And so I'm going to go ahead and get my sleeves knit so that whatever yarn I've got left, I can make this as long as I want. And I don't have to worry about saving yarn for my sleeves. So I've separated out for them, and so far I'm really liking it. I like the way that this is going to be a good, warm, cozy sweater. This yarn is, it's merino, and then it's alpaca, and then tweed. So it's good and squishy and warm, and I think it's going to be perfect for the winter. And I think what I'm going to do is whenever I wear sweaters, I always push my sleeves up. So I think I'm just going to knit 3/4 length sleeves. I think that's what I'm going to do with it. But I really like this. And then I have a whole sweater's quantity of this and a light steel gray. So I may do another one when I finish this. Like, I cast this on and knit with a vengeance, and then I've run out of steam. So there's one sleeve, there's the other, and I'm just kind of going back and forth, and I'll get there when I get there. But now that it's getting cold, I need to hurry up so I can have it to wear, because I want to need it for the winter. And I think, sorry for the crinkling, I think that is all that I've got on the needles right now, other than my Frank shawl, which I have not touched. I haven't done anything to it. I got the yarn for it. It's going to take me a minute to figure out where I am on that Frank shawl to pick it back up. And I'm again, so close on it that I need to do it and get it done so that I can enjoy it, because that'll be nice for the winter because it's so squishy and nice. So there's that. I've delved into quilting. Y'all pray for me, because now I keep ordering fabric. Like, I need that in my life, right? But I've got a throw size quilt top that I've put together. That's kind of eating up some of my time. And I've ordered fabric because I want to make a quilt for my bed. And so, y'all know how I am. I'll show you that when I do it. But yeah, that's kind of where we are. I didn't order any other new yarn. I ordered that sultry kit. That's it. I did Hugh Loco's Christmas Advent, and that's really all. I've really tried hard not to look at yarn because I want all of it. And then, I also do the Cozy Knitters. You know, she does the striping Advent skein for socks, and I've been getting that every year. I really like those because it'll come with, you just knit a stripe a day. But sometimes there are some that I really like, not so much like the traditional red, white, green. I really like the ones that have the pink and the blue in them. So I may be on the lookout for one of those to pick up and do for the Advent too. I might try that. I don't think I have anything else coming. I haven't ordered any yarn. Like I said, I've really been trying to knit my stash, but I do want to there's some yarn I want to get because I want to do some more of those Harlows. I encourage you, if you really like the way that looks, you should try it. Make sure it's a very high contrast yarn. That has made all the difference in how much easier that hat is. And once you learn that Brio stitch, it is super, super intuitive and pretty easy to do. You just have to pay attention to it. And like the very first one I did it on smaller needles in the round, but then I had trouble when I had to start my decreases, because you either have to go to DPNs or you have to go magic loop. And that really threw me and messed with my mind. So I was like, I'm just going to do magic loop all the way through and see if that won't help. And I feel like that was a little bit easier for me to do, especially when it came time to do the decreases. But it's still, you have to pay attention to it. It's not like that barley hat. So, but really, really, really try it. I really enjoyed it. It's a beautiful hat, and I'm going to do more. I'm going to torture myself and do more, because why not? Why not? I don't think anything else big is going on. I've got to plan a trip home soon. Some of my good friends and I, we're going to go on a trip in November, and I'm not really sure where we're going. It's kind of a surprise kind of thing, and so I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, just been working, spending time with friends, and hopefully we'll get a family trip planned soon, because I haven't seen my family since March, April. I've got some good books that I've been reading. I'm reading Four Winds by Kristen Hanna. I really enjoyed reading it so far. And just, all the things on Netflix that are out. A lot of the shows that I like to watch have new episodes out, and so I've been kind of catching up on all of that. And just living my life. That's what we're doing over here in this corner of the world. So I hope that all of y'all are doing well. I hope that you are loving your knits and are picking them back up for the winter, and just get into them, all that squishy knitting, and enjoy it. So thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for spending time with me. I appreciate every one of you. All of your comments on the last podcast were so sweet and so fun, and I appreciate it, and I love interacting with y'all like that. If you will just click the like button, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so, and we will get another one of these up maybe in a month. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye, y'all.